The further you walk, the more that you get used to the desert. And the more that you get used to it, the more you begin to see its beauty. At first, it feels empty, exposed. But stay long enough, and you start to notice the detail. It's harsh, and it doesn't try to hide that.
So to let you know a little bit about our fire that came all the way down into here.
Wow, so close.
We lost 12 buildings.
12.
But it has its own way of winning you over. And every now and then, it can surprise you. In the middle of nowhere, a cool river. Natural hot springs. A place to soak aching legs and wash the dust away. And the desert wasn't the only thing becoming familiar. Things were starting to take shape as a thru-hiker now. Eat, walk, sleep, and repeat.
I had half a block of cheese for lunch.
I carried
Half a block of cheese.
For 2 tortillas.
I was also like a...
But even more, our trail family was starting to form. There's something powerful about moving through something hard with good people beside you. It brought a whole new level of joy, knowing that you were sharing these moments with people that you genuinely wanted to be around.
Are you going to send this to Fred Durston? Dan Durston.
Choosing to walk it together, this is what it was all about.
This is a video.
Out on the trail, you're tested constantly. Physically, mentally, emotionally. But just when you're running on empty, something unexpected can appear.
Have we here?
Ice too.
Sometimes it's as simple as a cold drink in a cooler. Sometimes it's a full cheeseburger barbecue in the middle of nowhere.
Thank you very much, Chef, for this.
Oh, you're welcome. Cheers.
Sometimes it's just as simple as the kindness of a stranger, there just to cheer you on.
I like to support hikers, loving the nature and be very humane.
This is trail magic. The kindness of complete strangers who owe you nothing, but show up anyway. We met Frogs and John on our way out of town.
Yes, we got beer, sodas, fruit, snacks, yes, all kinds of stuff.
And it's all free for hikers.
Absolutely, yes.
Unreal.
Yeah.
My name is Frogs.
Okay.
Doing trail magic. I did the PCT last year, so paying it forward. But
Okay.
this was one of the highlights of backpacking for me and through hiking, and
Yeah.
want to give it forward because I got so many when I was out there and
Yeah.
bring joy to
Amazing.
people. And you guys work so hard every day,
Yeah.
20, 30 miles a day. Right, it's the least we can do. It's awesome what you guys are out here doing.
For hikers, trail magic becomes more than just food or rest. It's a reminder that people are good. Complete strangers had got us through moments that we couldn't have managed alone. And for what was coming up next, we'd need all the help that we could get. There are some places that you hear about long before you reach them. People like to talk about them like landmarks. Sometimes you choose to visit, and other times, well, you have no choice.
Here it is. Hiker Town.
Hiker Town, a name on everyone's mind, for better or for worse. It's a private property filled with old movie sets from the 1950s. And at some point along the way, it became a hiker hangout. But we weren't there to stay. We were about to walk the Mojave at night. So we did what hikers do and made walking a little more fun.
How do you feel, Anka?
More nervous about painting than the desert.
With some face paint and full packs, we walked straight back out into the desert. We'd already tried walking in 100-degree heat before, and once was enough. So we walked the 17-mile stretch across the Mojave at night.
We are in the Mojave. Walked all night till about 2 a.m. I think we did 20 miles. And after 4 hours sleep, I beat the heat and get a few more in before it gets too hot to walk. So, we're in this beautiful wind farm.
We'd walked through the night, and by midday we were wrecked. We found a bit of shade and a trickle of water and tried our best to reset. But where there's water, there's life. And in the desert, that's not always comforting. It was just another reminder that out here, you don't want to linger for too long. Further in, the water situation got worse. A long stretch with nothing reliable at all. But as the saying goes, the trail provides. You turn a corner and a water cache, maintained by someone we'd never meet, for no money, no recognition, just to help hikers get through. It was the kind of thankless generosity you don't find in many places, and without it, this stretch just wouldn't happen. After a few brutal days, we reached Walker Pass. With a highway nearby, we convinced ourselves that a 90-mile round trip was worth it for a milkshake.
Here's the menu. It's double-sided. Chief Crazy Horse with chocolate syrup, peanut butter, Butterfinger, and banana.
And we were right. It was so worth it. It felt like the right way to celebrate the end of that stretch. Because whether we realized it or not, the desert was nearly behind us.
So we're finally, with our last day, in the desert. I think the whole group's pretty excited. So, Kennedy Meadows in the morning. Woo!
We'd been in the desert for nearly 6 weeks now. Sand, hills, shrub, and heat. But what felt like a blink, we'd walked 700 miles.
700!
And for the first time, the landscape was hinting at something else. The first signs that the trail was about to turn a page. But before it did, there was one more place that we'd heard about all trail. Kennedy Meadows, the symbolic end of the desert and the start of the Sierras. To mark our achievement, every hiker walking in gets an ovation from everyone else for completing this tough section. We decided to take our first zeros in weeks and rest and recover and share our last few weeks with old friends. It also felt like a good spot to spend a birthday, which fell the day before.
Felicidades!
We celebrated in true hiker fashion, with large beers and even larger burgers.
How am I gonna do this?
Well, it looks like they gave you a knife.
You know when a snake has to open its jaw? Yeah.
How's that, Gabriel?
Oh, the patchouli? People in Mensa Hollow.
First real food in 7 days. That's pretty good too.
The hiker breakfast is Grumpy Bears. How much will you pay me if I finish all of this? The last 700 miles had been so full of change. Full of joy. Full of anticipation for the unknown. We had learned how to walk out here, how to move through the desert, how to take care of ourselves, and how to keep going. And now, we had achieved something great. We had made it through the desert, but there was still so much more to go. We didn't know what to expect up ahead next. Only that it started in the Sierras. Well, we'll see you in Campo.
Goodbye now. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
You have been the one. You have been the one for me. So, what's your trail name?
Score from buying weed. He's like, try some weed, buy some weed. And I did, and someone gave me the name. The happiest moment. There's been so many that it's hard to pick one in particular. There's a woman I hiked with, cool shorts. She's like my first friend on the PCT. We had breakfast together at Cleef. But she was a section hiker and did trail magic for us later after Kennedy Meadows North. And she went like all out with the vegan food too. So she had like vegan tacos and vegan pancakes in the morning. So it was like 2 days of trail magic. That was one of the happiest moments. Probably I got an IT bands train kind of early on, and I thought I was gonna have to fly home. And I remember like waking up and it being worse than when I went to bed and was like, fuck, am I gonna have to end my hike?
Yeah.
And that was definitely the unhappiest moment.